Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in today. Man, if you haven't hit that subscribe button right down there or slam that bell, please do now because we got a lot of great things going on. Wow. Focus on the mix, guys. Focus on the mix. Because diamonds last forever. Man, you might be saying, what the heck is he talking about? Diamonds last forever. Oh, man. Well, diamonds are timeless, okay? Songs that last forever. Those are diamonds. And why do these diamonds exist? Well, they exist, number one, a superior, great performance. Number two, a well written song. And last but not least, number three, a phenomenal, great mix. Man, that's right. Diamonds last forever. It's all about the song. It's all about the performance. It's all about the mix. Man, I tell you what, so many elements come into play, and why these songs still last and are timeless. These songs are timeless, is what they are. Um, I think of a lot of songs out there that are the producer or produce these songs to where they use trendy things in them. And these trendy things go to the wayside and aren't timeless songs anymore. Not because the artist wasn't a great artist, not because he didn't do his job or sang the song or the song was well written, but the um, because they added trendy things in the mix. The producer added trendy things to the mix to where nobody wants to hear that anymore. I was listening to some songs the other night by Elvis Presley, and I was listening to the songs that he just started writing or someone for him. They were great, well written songs, beautifully sang songs, man. But they had all this doo wop, bebop stuff in there, and made it not timeless anymore. But then I listened to a song, My Way, that he actually recorded. Didn't have all that other stuff in there, didn't have all the bebops and doo wop stuff in the music. And you still hear that song today because it was a well written song, a well performed song, and a well mixed song. And that's what makes a timeless song. And here's another one for you. 1965 of May. Do you guys remember James Brown? I feel good. Timeless song, man. Love to come in on the one and striking. What's his first line? Comes out of the box, comes out of the blocks. I feel good. Everybody can relate to that, man. It's a timeless song. Why? The performance was great. The song was well written, and there wasn't much to that song either when you get down to the lyrics. But it was a well recorded song. It was produced right. Didn't have all the trendy things in it. And so these songs that have these trendy things in the mix these days, they're going to go by the wayside. They may be a great song, they may be performed great. All the other goods may be there, the elements for it to be a timeless song. But the producer, man, wants to go with these trendy things and throw them in the mix. And then they might be trendy today, but tomorrow they're going to be gone by the wayside. And it's a shame too, because there's a lot of great songs that are sang beautifully and mixed beautifully, but they've got all these other elements in them that make them trendy. For instance, okay, everyone's using now the T-Pan thing where you can get this auto tune thing to make your voice sound robotic. I think Cher introduced it in one of her songs a few years back, and now everybody and their brother is singing through one of these things. It won't be timeless, man. You might have a great song, but in 10 years from now, That's why I really, really love these songs that are the performance is great, the lyrics are well written, and the mix is awesome. So I was thinking about James Brown, and I was thinking about, well, why is that song so awesome? It's just other than the performance, the mix, and the lyrics. What else makes it so great? But then I got to doing looking at it and doing some research, and man, you wouldn't believe all the dadgum movies that song has been in. I want to say, let's see, Home Alone, Doctor Doolittle, It Takes Two, and many, many more. Mr. Jones, The Big Chill, to name a few. Um, why? Because it's a timeless song. It's gonna last forever. Diamonds last forever, man. There's no other stuff added to it. It is what it is, and that's what makes it beautiful. So for you producers out there, man, get off the kick, get off the trendy stuff. I might get slammed for saying this, but get off the trendy stuff because it does go away and people get tired of hearing it, you know. But those songs that are well written, those songs that are well performed, and those songs that are well mixed out are timeless. You can listen to them from 30 years ago. Like I say, I Feel Good. They still play that on the song on the radio today. It was came out in May of 1965, 55 years ago, man. They're still playing that song on the radio. Why? Those three those three reasons make it diamonds and make it last forever. So, I wanted to tell you guys, concentrate on the mix, guys. Focus on the mix. And what I mean by that is take a song that you like. For instance, I got to listen to some of those older tunes. One was by James Brown, I Feel Good. And I was listening to that song, and what made it feel compelling to me to stay into the song and enjoy the song the whole way. And one was the bass. The bass guitar drives that song. That the bass guitar, other than the performance and the lyric, propel that song. Bass guitar was number one. Snare drum was number two. Well, I say James Brown's lyrics number one. You always want the vocals to be up front and to be heard, and that's the main thing if there's vocals in a song. But right underneath that, what propels it is the bass guitar, then the snare, and then the horns that came in. And that was pretty much it. Guitar and all that other stuff was tucked down in the mix. And wow, what a beautifully mixed song, man. And another one was let's see, who is that? Who's that? Oh, it was I want to say another great song that I listened to was by Al Green. Do you guys remember Al Green? Man, I want to say he was like in 1971 he came out with that song Let's Stay Together. Mm. Wow, 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 wow. Beautifully well written song, okay? Beautiful performance, okay? And beautiful mix. There were no trendy elements in it that went away. Those three things make a great song and make a timeless song. And that's why I say diamonds last forever. And I got to listen to that song, y'all, man. And I was listening to it, trying to identify those elements in that song that are compelling to me. And, well, Al Green's voice, for one thing. What a compelling singer, right? So much personality. When they say a great song is a great vibe, man, these artists had so much energy and so much vibe in them. It was hard for them not to express it in their vocals. And they weren't singing the alphabet. They weren't singing the scales all the way up and down. It was just how they would phrase things in the song with emotion into it. So I was watching Al Green, a live performance of him in Let's Stay Together. And then I was listening to um the album. And and trying to figure out what elements in that song were the focal point. And on the live performance, it was more the snare and the drums up front. Okay, but the performance on the record, it was more the bass guitar and then the snare and the drums. And so, to be a better engineer, to be a better mixer, focus on the mix, man. See what element in the song propels that song, and start applying these techniques to your tunes, man. It's going to help you out. You're going to go a lot further in your mixes when you can analyze someone else's mix and then apply those same techniques to your own mix in the genre that you're in, right? Rock and roll and heavy songs like that. Typically, the voice isn't right up front. It's kind of tucked underneath, and it's one of those songs you could be singing the lyrics to wrong for many, many years and not know. And it's a rock song, you know. But soul songs, R&B songs, country songs, uh, songs like pop songs, the vocals are right up front in your face, and you can hear every word, every little nuance, and every click and tick in their mouth. And so, study these songs, man. Study your favorite songs, um, and go way back. Study with those engineers, what they were doing in the mix, how much reverb was on the song, how many instruments were in the song. Um, that's what made it a great song. And when you can analyze these songs like that and actually break down the song, not only by the structure or the format of the song, but what instruments are in the song, and then what instruments propel the song or is the loudest in the mix, is when you're going to get really, really, really good with your mixing, and you're going to have a better ear for bringing up those levels really quick and getting an idea, a ballpark figure as to um, having a good mix and to having something that's a great thing going for yourself. So I suggest you guys this weekend or whatever, get one of your songs or get some of your songs that you really enjoy by another artist, and pick one and sit down with that song. And the first time you listen to it, just listen to it for old sake that you like the song. Don't really think about too much of anything other than just enjoying the song. And then come back 15 minutes later. I say 15 minutes later because you really need your ears time to rest. Come back 15 minutes later, listen to it again. The second time that you listen to the song, start listening to things like, what's propelling the song? Is it the bass guitar? Is it the electric guitar? Is it the snare drum? Or is it the kick drum? And like on that I Feel Good song, I want to say it was the kick, man. If you listen to that song, it's the dadgum kick and bass that are way up front that really move that song. Um, but start analyzing the song and break it down that way. And it's going to help you tremendously. And then the third time you listen to it, come back 15 minutes later, or it can be even later than that, after you've broken down and figured out what songs propel that song and move that song. Then come back later on the day, listen to it one more time, and this time in the mix, start analyzing the mix as to where the instruments are placed in the mix. Um, is the bass panned a little bit to the left, other than right in the center with the kick? Is where the horns come in? Are they way up here? Where these different are they right, far right, far left? And start listening to the elements and where they're placed in the stereo field from right to left, up and down, okay, in the center, because everything's going to have a place. How much reverb's on it? Is the vocals way back here? Is it stacked? Are there delays on that? Start to break it down in that kind of way, and that's going to help you as to be a better mixer as well when you start to break down things. Hey, Mr. Product Review, What's a going on? You like the shirt, man? This is one of the first audio master t-shirts that that I came out with. In fact, I think yeah. So this is it. It's actually came out in 2012, but we got some more coming up, man. We got some great other t-shirts coming out, and you don't want to miss out for sure, Mr. Product Review. You not want to miss out on these tees, man. I'm gonna have some killer looking tanks for the summertime when it gets hot. But yeah, man, start analyzing those mixes, okay? Start seeing where each thing is in the mix and the stereo field. And that's going to help you tremendously be a better mixer. It doesn't really matter what type of song. I mean, if you like rock and roll, or if you like uh, R&B, or if you like soul or whatever type, you can go back, go way back, go listen to that James Brown song, "I Feel Good." Um, I heard that song and I was like, man, I'm gonna break this song down and see what propels this song, and what the driving force is. And like I said before, diamonds last forever. And what are the diamonds? The diamonds are a great performance. Okay, number one, number two, a well written song. Mm. Number three, a superior mix without any trending elements in there. You producers, stop putting the trendy things in there, man. If you want a song that lasts forever and you want to do your artist something beneficial for him, don't put all the freaking trendy things in there, man. Like I say, I listen to a bunch of Elvis songs and they'd still probably be played on the radio today, but they got all the doo wops and bebops in there and stuff, and nobody wants to hear that anymore. The guy sang beautifully, probably one of the best singers in the whole world, man, from the soul. Um, but then I listened to My Way and it didn't have all those elements, and you still hear it on the radio. So you producers, stop doing all the freaking auto T-pan stuff on their songs, man. Golly. But anyway, break down these songs. Break down some of your favorite songs. Listen to see what propels the song. See where the bass is at in the mix. See where the kick drum's at. Listen for things that come in and out of the mix when they come in the mix. And this is going to help you tremendously at your work, guys. Tremendously, tremendously. So yeah, pick one song this weekend when you got a little time. First time you listen to it, like I say, listen to it just because you like the song. Okay. Come back 15 minutes later after you've given your ears some rest, listen to the song, and then listen to what propels that song as to being a good song. What's the loudest in the mix? It's going to be this. It's going to be either the kick drum, the snare drum, the drums, or the bass guitar. Could be the electric guitar, could be the rock guitar if you're listening to heavy metal stuff. If you're listening to thrash music, it's going to be the guitar up front or whatever. Also, listen to where the vocals sit. Are the vocals super, super dry in your face? Okay. Is it a dry sound in your face? Nirvana, when Nirvana came out, man, everything seemed like it switched from, remember Journey, when Journey was singing, Steve Perry was singing. There's so much reverb and delays, more delays on his voice. And then when Nirvana got in the picture in the early 90s, everything was dry, raw, grunge, right in your freaking face. And yeah, man. So listen for these elements, listen for these things, and that's going to help you out tremendously as to being a better engineer and a better mixer. Whew, I could go on. I hope I gave you something a little bit to chew on tonight that will help you out as being a better engineer. And it certainly helped me out when I started paying more attention to the mix. Hey, bro, what's up, Bull Tide? What's a going on with you? You doing okay, man? So yeah, man, I hope you didn't miss out tonight, man. But I had some really cool information on analyzing a mix. Why are diamonds forever? And I gave the three key elements that diamonds last forever. One, because of the performance. Two, because of the well written song. And three, because of the superior mix. And so that's what makes a timeless song, that you can listen to a song 50 years ago. Um, I analyzed "I Feel Good" by James Brown. If you get some time tonight, go to YouTube and click on James Brown and listen to the song. He has a live performance, and he also has the record on there. And break it down, man. Listen to that song, man. You'll love it. It was 1965 that he came out with that song, in May of 1965. It got on the billboards, it got on the charts, man. It's in countless, countless movies, because it's a timeless song. That's right. It's a timeless song, man. It's one of the songs you can listen to it in a bar, in a club, uh, cruising down the highway in the morning when you just wake up. It don't matter. Or in the evening when you get off work, it don't matter. It's one of those songs that make you feel good, make you want to dance and get up and go. I love it, man. I love it. So I got my new shock mount in today, guys. And what you think about it, Bull Tide? Does it look pretty cool? The aesthetics, does it look good on there, man? Can you see it? I hope you can see it, man. But anyway, I love this shock mount. It really nice. You like it, huh? I do too, man. It did have the little deal back here, and it made the microphone stick way out here, and it just looked out of balance. Yeah, on fire. A little smiley. I likes, man. I likes, man. I hope you had an awesome day today, man. Bull Tide. I was thinking about hitting the beach, hitting the surf this weekend, man. Going down there and checking on things. Getting out in the surf, maybe about knee deep. You know it's gonna be cold. That water's gonna be cold. But I was thinking about going down there anyway, just hitting the surf and walking the beach. Killed it, dude. You killed it today? I bet you did, man. Did you smoke some silver? You did? You smoked some silver? What about gold? You smoke any gold too, man? I bet you couldn't even keep it in your hand. I bet you people were calling in and saying, give me what you got. I'll take all you got. I'll take all you can sell me, right? Is that what they were doing? Gold all today. Awesome. Yeah, man, that gold, man. I tell you what. I don't know what it is, man. What? Let's see. So 3 times in 2007, 10 gold eagles, MS-69s for $3,400. Wow. That is awesome, Bull Tide. That is great, dude. So I suspect these people called in and we're asking you these questions, right? I mean, everybody's calling in now. Everybody's calling in because nobody knows what's going to happen, man. Everything could get really crazy out there. So people are diversifying their 401ks to gold and silver. I mean, I don't know, man. It seems like that's what everybody's doing. Uh, yeah, that's what everybody's doing. The uncertainty right now with everything. But on the light side of things, man, on the light side, what's that? Let's see. Sold an 1857 San Francisco Double Eagle. Oh, wow. From SS Central America. A shipwreck piece, MS-64 for 14,400. Wow, dude. Amazing, man. I would have loved to seen that piece. Wow. 14,400 from a shipwreck piece of gold, man. 1857. Wow. So I guess that's about how long it's been underneath the water, huh? Since 1857, or when did they when they pull the shipwreck out, or when the divers find the gold? Gold. Gold records. Diamonds last forever. Man. It's all about the artist. It's all about the song. It's all about the mix. You guys pay attention to that mix, man. So it's set on the ocean floor for 132 years. That is amazing, Bull Tide. So how much gold did they actually find down there? So it was set on the ocean floor for 132 years. But how many pieces of gold did they actually pull out from the seafloor? Do you know? Interesting, man. Interesting for you guys out there that like gold and silver. On my past, what's that? 15,000 coins found. Wow, that's a lot of coins, Bull Tide. 15,000 gold coins found. And I guess I'm assuming they were all 1857 San Francisco double eagles, or what? That's amazing, man. Wow, Bull Tide. That's amazing, man. So were you able to hold one of these pieces in your hand at work? They let you hold that gold piece in your hand at work? Most was 1856 and 1857s. That is awesome, man. Man, that gets me pumped up, dude. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, y'all, all you Audio Master subscribers out there? Can you imagine snorkeling or scuba diving one day and then just finding hundreds and hundreds of pieces of gold coins from the 1800s? Wow. Yes, comes in cherry. Oh wow, okay? So they put it. It comes in a cherry wood box with velvet inlays. Wow, nice. And can you only get one piece at a time, or what? Or how does that work? Can you only buy one gold piece, or will they let you buy more than one per household? Because I know sometimes when you guys are out there and you're buying gold or silver or whatever, they'll only sell you so much per household, just because yeah, they don't want one person buying it all up, I guess. Limited to one per household. Yeah, see. So they're only limiting one piece of I'm assuming that's either one 1857, or one 1856, correct? You can pick whatever one you want. And you can, yeah, I'm assuming that's just one piece, but you can probably pick whatever piece you want if they still have it in stock. Prices range from 599 to 50,000. That's insane. Why do they range so much? And okay, depending on the coin and grade. I got you. I got you. Yeah, wow. So they're all graded, right? Mm, they're all graded because I noticed you have up there MS64. So are the ones that are 64s range for 50,000 each, or is it the ones less than that? Oh, all graded from PCGS. Nice. So you have some less than an MS64, correct? And I'm assuming those are probably the ones that are around $600. MS64 goes for 14K. The MS66 is 50K. Wow. Well, heck, dude, I'd be okay with just a MS64, really, to be able to have a piece of gold that was under the water for 132 years, a shipwreck. The cheapest is 8,500 for the 1 ounce. Wow. By the way, Bull Tide, what shipwreck was that they pulled all this gold off of? Do you know what ship and where did they find the treasure at? MS66 is the finest known example in the world. I didn't know that. I was thinking it'd be higher than a 66. 70 is the highest, right? But I guess being underneath the water, Central America, South Central America. Wow. SS Central America. Do you know what ship that was supposedly it was? Sailed from Cali down through Panama Crashed off the North Carolina. Wow, man. That's amazing. You think it was a storm that made it go under or sink or what? The ship was called the SS Central America. Okay. Wow. Was it a storm that made it ship? Maybe they got in high tides, or did it, actually someone tried to take over the ship, or what? How did it sink? That's interesting. This kind of stuff is interesting, y'all. Cat 2 hurricane. Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Got out there with not knowing what the tides were like, and that these storms can pop up on you when you're out in the ocean, man. And trust me, you you feel really, really, really small whenever these storms pop up. That's when you really, really know how small you are when you start seeing those waves coming in, man. Cat 2 hurricane. Yeah, category 2 hurricane. Right, hurricane got him. Hurricane got him, man. Went down. The ship went down. Probably seen 50-foot waves. I'm sure the ship probably seen 50-foot waves in a cat 2. Who knows, man? Did you guys see the show Perfect Storm? Um, I hate to get off the subject too much, but this is kind of fun, man. I don't get to find out about this stuff much. But did you guys see Perfect Storm, man? Um, man, talk about seeing those waves and would be freaking out. I would be freaking out. 15,000 silver coins of gold or gold coins, bars, uh, were found. They were found 1,000 ounces of silver bars, too. Wow. That's insanely a lot, man. That is a lot, dude. Yeah, man. Who knows how much gold and silver's underneath the water in these oceans due to hurricanes and these ships going down, shipwrecks going down. I always thought that was fascinating as a kid to always dreamt of like being on a crew that would go out and actually search for shipwrecks, gold and silver, and finding all this old gold and these silver plates and things that was used in the 1800s and whatnot. I always thought that'd be a fascinating job to have, to be able to go out and do stuff like that and be a treasure hunter, man. Be a treasure hunter. What a neat thing. Thank you so much for that information, Bull Tide. I appreciate that. I like gold and silver too, and I love it when you share your information and your knowledge with me about all that stuff because it's really really interesting to hear about stuff like that. So yeah, man, thank you again. Thank all of you guys for joining in tonight. As always, we appreciate you here at Audio Master Studios. We appreciate you joining in. I hope that I gave you some good stuff to chew on tonight about analyzing the mix and focusing on the mix. This is going to help you become a better engineering on how to mix your songs as well as other people's songs and to know what genre to mix in as well. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, write down snare like a snare, hit it like a snare, and slam that bell. That's right, slam that bell. Oh man, and type down there as to why you like Shure microphones too. That'll get you in the drawing on the Shure SM7B that we're going to be giving away soon. And but yeah, we're going to be giving away another SM7B, and you don't want to miss out, man. So you got to get in on it and type down there as to why you like Shure microphones, man. That'll get you in. Thanks so much, Bull Tide. I appreciate all those comments tonight, man. I really, really do. I love it when you always join in and participate. That's what it's really about, is participating, man. Having you guys join along. So Friday night, I am going to be taking a break. My son is coming in, and we are going to do some dinner out together, him and his new little girlfriend. And so I am taking tomorrow night off, but I will see you probably Saturday night at 7 o'clock. So we're doing 7 o'clock now, Texas time. That's Texas time at 7 o'clock. I'll be coming on. I'll be throwing some good little things for you guys to chew on for you entry level people that are in the middle of the road, and for you guys that are advanced in recording and mixing. I got a little bit to share for all of you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for joining this channel, man. And don't forget, slam that bell, man, and hit that subscribe button and get you in. Also, before I let you go real quick, we got some Audio Master t-shirts that we're making. Okay, the next 30 subscribers, okay, you don't want to miss out, because the next 30 subscribers, I'm making 10 shirts. They're going to be different than all the other Audio Master t-shirts. These are going to be like the cream of the crop and different, and you're going to have pretty much one of a kind, okay? Out of 30 people in the world. So out of those 30 people, we're doing the drawing, okay? So 10 people are going to get one of these shirts free. And all you have to do, man, is hit that subscribe bell, and that'll get you in. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you Saturday night at 7 o'clock, and we'll see you later.